Well, this is my arcade machine. I'm using a 27-inch TV, running through S-Video for it, and I'm gonna kind of just show you what the front end looks like on it. Still waiting on the cabinet pieces to come in the mail and all that good stuff. So I'm just been configuring it, playing around with it, you know, wasting time, all that good stuff. So let me bring up the front end. Front end I'm using is called Hyperspin. It's got to be one of the nicest looking front ends, and I'll let it go through its demo video here. I tried a lot of different ones. I tried Game EX. There was a couple others I can't remember off the top of my head. And they all worked really well. Nothing against any one of them, but Hyperspin's just got that little bit more over-the-top flashiness, which I usually don't go for. But when we're talking about I'm building a home arcade system, you kind of need a little flash to go with it. So yeah, this is the front end. As you can see right now, it defaults to Mame, which is, you know, as most people know, the multiple arcade machine emulator. So we've got that. I'll go through the emulator list real quick. So we got Mame. I've got a Nintendo 64 on here. We've got Super Nintendo. Gotta have that. Sega Genesis. Dreamcast, which I own a Dreamcast. Actually, was just playing it a few months ago. One of my favorite systems out there. I mean, I'm a big Xbox fan, but the Dreamcast will always have a special place in my heart. And then back to Mame. So pretty nice little setup. So I'm going to just kind of show you through, you know, we'll go to Mame real quick here. Mame, I've got about 205 or 10 active ROMs at this moment in time. I did have, well, I still have them. I have, I think, about 6,000 working ROMs, but a lot of those are clones. A lot of them are games that I never played in the arcades and never really want to play anyways. So I went through, cleaned up the list and put basically what I thought were my best games on there. So I've got everything from, like, you know, the newer style ones like Metal Slug, all those, which are one of my favorites, all the way back to, you know, like Pac-Man, Frogger, you know, Joust, those type of games. So, you know, ones I play, I'm not a huge fan of them, but I get people over, go, oh yeah, I love, you know, playing Dig Dug 2, so I've got that on there. A few newer arcade games, when I say newer, I mean, I'm still talking about, like, in the 90s, but, like, I got Die Hard Arcade, which was one of my favorite ones of that time. And, you know, pretty much, you could name off some of the popular console game, or not console, arcade games. I've got them on here. So, got a little bit of that, so let me just back out. I'll show, running footage in some other videos I'll post later. This is just kind of, you know, kind of, an open house, you could say, on my, my front end. So we'll go down the list. We got, Nintendo 64. I've only got one game on here, mainly Super Smash Brothers, because that's a really fun multiplayer game. So we got that. Not a lot of work done on here, as you can see. I don't really have any special videos or any stuff like that. Still got a lot of work to do on this side. But I've got some work going on in the Super Nintendo area, so I'll show you that. Another one of these I've got to clean the list up, but if you just noticed on the right-hand side, you know, it's a cartridge kind of flew into the screen there. I've got a custom artwork of it's all the cartridge scans on there, which as you can see right now kind of pop up. I don't have them for every game, and once again I gotta clean up a lot of these because there's some of these games I'm never gonna play, like Barkley Shut Up and Jam. I didn't like it when it came out, and I doubt I'm gonna like it again. So we got that. Get out of here real quick. I don't have anything going on artwork-wise on the Genesis yet. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna get the high image, or if I could speak, high-res cartridge scans, because I kind of like that look. You also notice where that red exclamation point's coming up. If you're not familiar with Hyperspin, it's just basically telling me, you know, I can go download video previews for it off the website. What is it? emumovies.com, which I'm actually a member of. I just haven't given them a few bucks so I can, you know, download all the videos they have and stuff like that. I'm also waiting for the new version of Hyperspin to come out because it's using a different file format which saves a lot of space, and I'm also waiting on a hard drive prices to come down ever since the flooding in Thailand, I think it was. So I'm running only 150 gig hard drive in this machine, and I mean, I've got everything I want on it, but at the same time I've got like 12 gigs free. I would like to put a terabyte or a couple terabytes in here, but I am not going to spend $200 on a terabyte drive when, you know, about 6 months ago I picked one up for $60. I'll wait. So, I got off topic here, but, oh yeah, that's what I want to show you, the Dreamcast area. Go in here, I got this up a little differently. You see, I have kind of these custom scanned Sega Dreamcast images coming up. They all have the same CD style, but they all have the game's title up on there. Pretty cool. I mean, I like it. It sets it off a little bit. And with those tied into the video previews, it'll be a really nice thing when somebody comes over and not sure if they remember the game, but, you know, see a video of it playing and go, oh, that game, yeah. So, got that all set up. And I'm kind of going to do the same thing, getting back to here on Mame with the videos. I'm not going to do any of the artwork popping up, because with this, I think just seeing a little quick shot, kind of like what the root menu shows you, you know, a little play video like that. And for the ones I can't find, I'll just record my own and put them over there, but I just want to, I mean, if somebody else is taking the time to do it, I'll definitely use their work, because, well, this stuff takes a lot of time. Just getting my menu set up took me a few hours, even with tools. But yeah, that's the front end on the machine. Runs really good. I'm not going to really list the specs on this video right now. If you want to know the specs, I'll tell you. But it's a basic AMD system, dual core. I'm probably going to sit here and tell you the specs anyways. 4 gigs of RAM, Windows 7 64-bit on there. I'm running the onboard 4200 from ATI. I was a little curious about how well this would run. I knew it'd run the Mame, you know, those older type styles. I knew the Nintendo and the Genesis wouldn't be a problem, but I was a little worried about the Dreamcast, because I had this on, when I was testing this out on one of my Media Center machines, that does high definition quite well, but that just cannot keep up with like the Dreamcast emulation because of all that overhead. So I took a gamble with this, knowing that, you know, if it didn't work, I've got an available PCI slot. I could just go spend $100 and get a real nice video card, basically the same one I'm running in my my gaming rig, because it runs all the emulators just fine. But turns out it runs really well. The only game I have a bit of a slowdown is Dead or Alive 2 on the Dreamcast, but that might be more of the emulator, because none of the other games show me that issue. But anyways, any questions, just shoot them my way. I don't know a whole lot yet. I mean, this is my first arcade build, but I read a lot. I just, you know, kind of lurk on the forums, and I pick up information pretty quick. So if anybody's looking to do this, I can definitely point you in the right direction. It's not that expensive of a thing to do if you got some parts laying around, but it's going to cost me a couple grand when it's all said and done. But anyways, I'm going to cut this video short because I'm almost out of memory on this this camera. So yeah, any questions, just hit me up. So yeah, take it easy.